Last night's Super Bowl, with more than 100 million viewers expected, capped a major year for the NFL. In 2023, NFL games accounted for 93 of the 100 most-watched TV programs. But the risks of the game have been well documented, and for some, that's changed how they see kids tackle football. For others, including in the town of Lexington, Mississippi, the commitment to youth football remains high. This report comes to us from the Shirley Povich and Howard Centers of Journalism at the University of Maryland, and the student correspondent is Sapna Bansal.
Like many kids in Lexington, Mississippi, RJ and Mason Redman have been playing tackle football on this field since they were 5. It's a place that fosters big dreams.
You know what you want to be, both of you, when you grow up?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you want to be?
An NFL player.
You want to be an NFL player when you grow up, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
How about you?
An NFL player too.
Really?
Parents enroll their kids on teams like the Lexington Colts by the time they reach kindergarten, with an eye on where the sport can take them. Currently, 1 in every 385 Lexington residents plays football at a Power 5 school, considered part of the most prominent conferences in college athletics. It's one of the best rates of any town in the country, and it inspires Mason and RJ's father to imagine what's possible for his sons.
When we're watching the NFL games on Sundays or Saturdays or whatever the case may be, I tell them that can be you out there on that field. It's all boils down to what you want. If you want it, you can get it.
Lexington, a town of nearly 1,200 people, is 77% black. It's in the second poorest county in the nation's poorest state. Nearly 35% of people live in poverty.
We living here in Lexington, Mississippi, which is Holmes County, small population. And the opportunity for kids is at a bare minimum. You know, we have no swimming pool here. We have no community swimming pool. We have no tennis court. The basketball court is bare minimum.
In a place like Lexington, football doesn't just benefit the few who become stars. It helps open doors, according to Marcus Rogers, the head football coach at Holmes County Central High School.
Football, it teaches about life. It's like now, I'm not playing football anymore, and I tell the kids all the time, football set me up to do what I'm doing today. And I didn't play in the NFL. I played high-level college football, but it set me up with relationships with people.
A 2023 Boston University study found that those who start playing tackle football at an early age or play it for more than 11 years are at greater risk of cognitive and behavioral problems. As a result, many communities around the country are turning away from youth football programs amid health and safety concerns. Tackle football participation is down 13.2% from 2019 to 2022 among kids 6 through 12. But communities of color have a higher tendency to stick with the sport. Some, including Marcus Rogers, say safety around the sport has improved.
In these times, football is safe as it's ever been. You know, I don't force it on anyone because it has to be something you want to do because it's tough person sport, whether you're a female or male trying to play.
But that's not the only reason communities of color are sticking with football. A Povich and Howard Center poll found that Black and Hispanic parents are nearly twice as likely as white parents to see youth football as a path to college scholarships and even the NFL.
Out of all these kids over the state of Mississippi, starting out at 5 and 6 and 7, 8 years old now, somebody going to end up in the NFL. It's going to happen. Somebody going to push it to their screen, and they're going to end up in the NFL somewhere.
Last season, nearly 40 children ages 5 through 12 played for the Colts. All were Black. Since the Colts were founded in 1999, only 2 white players have ever enrolled. Colts CEO Sherry Reeves said a big part of the reason for that is white and Black students in the town don't attend school together.
There's really very little intermingling socially among the kids that are Black and white in this community. It's rooted and grounded in a mentality that has been overshadowing, and I'm going to say Mississippi in general.
Lexington itself is still dealing with the consequences of a long racial divide. A Confederate monument stands in the town square. The town's police department remains under investigation by the Department of Justice for alleged civil rights violations. Some families say the path to a better future may involve tackle football. And some of those success stories began with the Lexington Colts as well as nearby teams in Durant and Chula. But football can't keep every kid on the right path.
I've lost a couple of football players in the last few years. More than a couple, you know. We've lost a few students per year. Gun violence, drive-by shootings, stuff like that, you know. So we'll continue to work with these guys and try to get them to have a different mentality.
For the PBS NewsHour and the Povich and Howard Centers at the University of Maryland, this is Sapna Banzel reporting from Lexington, Mississippi.